MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Derek Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 5 homers and 36 RBIs. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1 to him now. Snap throw from the catcher. Blackman stands at second with no outs. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the first out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackman. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Trevor Story comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Runner at second here with one man out. To first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready now, David Dahl. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2-1 to David Dahl. Men on third with 2 down. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
1-1 to the Rockies first baseman. Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Rockies lead it 1-0. German Marquez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. These Rockies guys, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Softly on a line to third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Previous history with German Marquez. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Owings calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Stepping into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. Giants leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Here's Chris Owings now. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
The center fielder, number 12. Chris.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Today's ball game provides the Giants with a chance to end the series on a very high note. A win completes the sweep.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
At the plate, Tony Walters, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, German Marquez. Duggar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. First offering on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The Giants had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for Colorado, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Throw on to first, in time, one away. Stepping in, Evan Longoria, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really should.
Oh, and it's off the first base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
Number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In there, 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
The 1-2. Soft liner towards short. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hit hard to the right side. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
David Dahl is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rockies strand 1. They lead it 1-0.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the 3rd inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Rodriguez.
0-1, here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2 out, nobody on. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Daniel Murphy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Popped him up. Posey has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for the Giants.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
This is line to left. Dahl is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
No left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Longoria playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Here comes the first pitch.
Come on.
And that's in there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
That's inside. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dickerson on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the...
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for...
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Here's Buster Posey now. Swing and a line drive. Foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hampson onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Throw to Murphy, will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
David Dahl is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike now. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The center fielder, number 12, with Owen.
At the plate, Chris Owings. Soft liner to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock isn't good.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Rockies strike for 1. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Dahl arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Dahl. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Yastrzemski. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. Ready for another shot now, German Marquez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Belt has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tyler Beede comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Beede playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Belt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is coming to the plate now. Brandon Belt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Line toward right center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
Now batting.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria is retired easily for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. Alex Dickerson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The Giants entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Duggar will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
Now batting.
Trevor Story steps in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. David Dahl will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's one away. Fernando Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Fernando Santana.
There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Duggar. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Yolmer Sanchez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is popped up near second base. Story is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 35.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
James Pazos enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. Hampson onto the grass. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. One for the Giants on this swing. Andrew Suarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready for another chance, Chris Owings. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he takes strike 2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Colorado.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Now here it comes. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. So digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Christian Ponce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
No, that's the ball. 1-1.
Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mike Yastrzemski sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. In now, Brandon Belt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Evan Longoria. He was a ground out victim last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. German Marquez wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Derek Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Carlos Estevez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, German Marquez earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 2-1. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Entering the day's action, the Giants are atop the NL West, 4 games up, and the Rockies are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 3-0. As of today, the Nationals sit atop the NL East. They have a 3-game cushion, and the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're 18.5 games out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-6. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. And the Diamondbacks are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Braves swatted 4 home runs in this one as they manhandled the Marlins 10-4. At the start of the day, the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East division, 3 games back, while the Marlins are 4th in the division. They're 15th. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the National League Central, the Los Angeles Dodgers racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-4. Jorge Soler really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs as the Royals downed the Diamondbacks 8-6. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The Washington Nationals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 12-9. The Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. Renato Nunez was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the Orioles to victory over the Rangers 3-2. The Tampa Bay Rays launched 3 home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-5. Francisco Lindor grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Indians defeated the A's 5-4. The Houston Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the visiting Mariners 8-6. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.